Please stay tuned for Ask the Source with Josh Reinstein.
Hello and welcome to Ask the Source. I'm your host, Josh Reinstein, and we're here on our rooftop studio in Jerusalem. Our guest today is Francy Shao, International Director of Melody of My Heart Ministries. Francy, thank you for being on the show.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's my pleasure to be here.
Francy, tell us a little about what is Melody of My Heart Ministries?
Sure. Melody of My Heart Ministry is a Chinese music ministry. We write songs and then we produce them and to minister to the worldwide Chinese communities.
We see that there's a huge revival of Christianity in China today. What is their viewpoint on Israel?
Okay, well, for the Chinese, Israel is still very new to them. But they study Bible, they know about Israel, and more in the past 2-3 years, God's Spirit has been moving in China, and people want to come to Israel. People want to learn more about Israel. They wanted to stand with Israel, but they don't know how. So this is a very good news.
Yes, we hear that there's 100 million Bible-believing Christians in China, 30 million in the above-ground church, 70 million in the underground church. What's the difference between the above-ground church and the underground church?
The difference? Well, the above-ground church is we call it Three Self Church, that is under the leadership of the government of China. And the underground church are the believers, grassroots believers, that they are scattered all over, and then they gather in their homes, in their business to study Bible and worship God.
Are Chinese Christians today coming to Israel? Are they coming as tourists? Are they being a part of the prophecy of Israel?
Definitely, for sure. They are just coming by tens of thousands. And there are like hundreds of millions of Christians in China. And just imagine 300 a day. It will take 800 years to come to Israel. But they're all squeezing in. So we got to pray for that to come true.
What do you think will be in the future here in Israel? In 10 years from now, do you think there'll be more and more Chinese pilgrims coming to Israel?
Of course, definitely. We pray that that day will come sooner, and that Chinese will come and stand with Israel more and more.
Francy, your ministry, Melody of My Heart, is operating all over the world. Where are you active now? Where are the Asian communities coming in support of Israel other than China?
Well, it's many places in Asia for sure. Hong Kong, Taiwan, also United States. And wherever there are Chinese that are listening to our music and they know that we love Israel, they want to know more about it, so they come by that sources.
Francy, why did you choose music as a way to reach people about Israel?
Well, we didn't start it like that. We started as a ministry that shared the good news of the Lord to the Chinese people. But as I wanted to touch God's heart, God just drew me to Israel 7 years ago. And I came here, I finally realized that Israel is the melody of His heart. So I have to write things about Israel in the music. And then people listened to it, so they started to wanted to know what we know. So that's what everything started rolling.
Francy, there are literally tens of millions of people watching this show. What message do you have for our audience?
Okay, dear friends in the Lord, first, bless Abraham shall be blessed. So come and know God's heart for Israel. If you love the Lord, you cannot miss loving Israel. So come and be part of the prophecy fulfilling in the Bible. Second, pray for Israel. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem, because this is the heart of the Lord. So when you pray for the peace of Jerusalem, your heart will be stirred up to want to love the Lord, want to love Israel more. And thirdly, come visit this land of prophecy, and visit these people here. Connect with them. You will find that your heart will be so rooted in the Bible, in the word of the Lord, and everything comes more alive, three-dimensional to you. And fourthly, support Israel with your financial support, and just do whatever you can to make this land a land of the Lord. Because in the Bible says, one day all the nations will come back to Israel and go up to Zion. For here the law and the words of the Lord shall go out. And so come and bless Israel, you shall be blessed.
Francy, thank you for being on the show.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to Ask the Source. I'm your host, Josh Reinstein. Now back to the studio.